misery. Put me out of my misery. Put me out of my fucking misery. From yesterday, it's closer, but he don't wanna read the message. He don't wanna read the message. He don't wanna read the message. So you want to learn to scream? Well, the first thing you need is a place to practice. That's the most important thing. If you're practicing at home, trying to keep the noise down, trying to practice while your parents are asleep, you're not gonna learn much, because when you try doing those things that the other videos tell you to do, like you're gonna end up learning the wrong thing, training the wrong muscles, and getting the wrong conception. At least for the scream that I'm doing. So what do you want to do? You need a place to practice where you're not afraid to make the loudest noise you can humanly make, okay? So you need a place where you can go all out, okay? Sometimes I do that in a car. Even when you're in a car, you need to be parked in a place that there are no people around, because they can still hear that shit. I discovered my scream when I was in a jungle. Oh, and a beach. A beach is a really good place. Oh, and remember to warm up. I did a ton of warming up before doing these takes just now. Okay. The second thing you need to do is to go all out. Like for me personally, it's way harder to do it halfway than to like slam full on distortion. For example, I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Then it is like, I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Like, yeah. Try to hit a really high note. For example, yeah. That's a well-supported note, right? Just imagine a note that you can hit. Now try to hit a note a few notes higher than that. Just slide up to it from that note that you already can hit. So, so you go up to that crack, right? But when you go up to that crack, stop trying to support it here. Just let go here and just continue pushing with your diaphragm. Just try to make an as loud noise as possible, okay? So just try to make a really loud noise, like yeah. Go find some place you can practice and just go really high. Yeah! That note, something like that. Just when it cracks, you just keep pushing it down on your diaphragm. That's the most important, your diaphragm. Just push a shit ton. Next is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of hurting your voice or something, because when you always hear those stories about singers hurting themselves, like Chester getting vocal surgery, Papa Roach, it's because they have a tour. Months on end, weeks, every night they're singing different places. They barely get enough sleep. Maybe all the songs are full distortion. Maybe they don't. Maybe you're Adele and then you still get a sore throat. But the point is, like, the muscles in their throat and diaphragm get tired. So when your diaphragm doesn't have the energy to keep engaging, like, because you take a lot of diaphragm energy, then they start using the throat, and that's when the problems arise. But don't be afraid, because you're not doing this night after night. That's the point. Because we sing like 30 minutes tops a day, maybe an hour, but I used to sing 3 hours for practice sessions when I just started to learn screaming. The worst that can happen is you get a sore throat for a day or two, and then you get better. Then you start doing it again because you'll learn eventually. Your body will get used to it and learn what's right and what's wrong. Trust your body, man. It's not as fragile as you think. Like, let the sore throat happen. It's pretty useful to know where your limits are, okay? So once you hit your limit, you won't be afraid of it anymore. But if you keep trying to avoid your limit, you're never gonna get past it, you know? Okay? Oh, and another tip. When I first started out, getting this smile, getting this face, makes it really easy to do the scream compared to like when you're just doing that. So get an angry face, like your eyebrows, your mouth. Just do that. Oh, and I couldn't do the scream if I wasn't like imagining I was holding a mic. So if I did this, I can't scream. I need to like... Okay? Yay! If this is really hard for you, just try to just watch your favorite singers, how they scream, all their live performances, because that really helps like your intuition. Just watching how they do it live in different performances of them doing the same thing live, you can understand it more subconsciously, and it'll help, trust me. And never give up. It took me like ever since I was 14, I've been trying to get this sound. What am I, 23 now? It's been like 9 years, or maybe like 8 or 7. It's been 7 years. It took me 7 years to learn how to scream, so don't give up, man, okay?